Lately I've been making a few videos on Higurashi, as you can tell, and I kinda wanted to share an experience I had growing up with the series, and probably many others in the West also had. This will be mostly my Rika analysis. If you haven't been able to tell, I kinda been doing an analysis for each and every character for Higurashi, in a sense of the way, but this time I'm mainly doing an analysis on what I believe would be the closest thing to how Rika experience is. At least as close as possible. This will mostly be about the original anime by Studio Dean, so expect some bits of spoilers, but I'll try to keep them to a minimum. Anime in the West was in a much different situation from how they are today. Before, most anime was fan translated and you can watch multiple anime sub or dub with no alteration besides one thing. Things were separated by parts. To be more precise, when you were a kid watching anime from YouTube, people didn't really upload 20 to 30 minute videos at the time. But sometimes you would be able to find a full episode, but it was rare. For example, back when, Funimation had the whole series of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood on English dub, and you can watch it on YouTube from their channel. Higurashi was a fairly easy show to find the episodes in order for the parts. That is till Miyakashi-hen, as halfway through the arc it becomes a bit of a mess, but isn't too hard to find the parts that you're looking for. But it kept getting harder and harder to find the right part, mainly because the answer arc and question arc has similar, thumbnails and events that happen in them. So you wouldn't really know if you were on the right track. But I managed to finish the original anime, that is, until I reached the end. Before the actual ending of the original anime happened, seeing the fight between Rena and Keiichi really hit a spark with me. It made me happy that finally all the loops are over. But then I ended up watching for too long and ran into the bad ending. The bad ending has everyone die except for Rena, who is the only survivor from the disease, as everyone clawed out their own throats. I didn't want to believe that this was it for the friends that fought so hard. After watching Rena and Keiichi fight so hard and finally come to an understanding, was this it? Instead of giving up and thinking that this was a true ending, I decided to join the fight as well to see my friends to the end. Similar to Rika, I decided to just continue watching. Frederica Bernkastel traveled through different worlds for over 100 years to see her friends to a happy ending. While I didn't fight as long as her, I could relate to her through this personal experience. By this point, I was trying to find an episode of Kai, but they were all fragmented and scattered. The one I clicked on sometimes were different arcs entirely, almost like I was going through these fragmented worlds myself. Seeing my friends go through more endeavors hurt me even more than before, but all the slice of life stuff and bonding hit so much more than before. I eventually found the ending and I wasn't satisfied. I may have found the answers, but I wanted to experience everything they did. And what I found was probably two of my favorite things from the Dean anime. The two things I love, I won't really be showing because I don't have the clips, nor do I want to try getting a copyright strike again for just having video clips, despite me using it in fair use. But whatever. The first thing I want to talk about is this clip I saw where Keiichi is deciding between all the girls and the person he picks was Mion. Now, no, my favorite of all the girls really is Mion, and it was really nice to see that after everything and all her endeavors, she actually did get picked. Not only that, but Keiichi actually noticed her feelings. It's a really nice scene and I really wish I could show it, but you know, YouTube and all. So in research of what I watched, because at the time, me being a stupid kid didn't really care what the subtitle for things were, because I thought, oh hey, this is probably the name of the arc or the episode, not the entire series, because little me didn't think, oh, there's 4 different Dean anime series. Well, probably not a problem. Getting back on topic, the other thing is Higurashi Kira, and mainly the clip that I saw was, how will I explain it? It was a boys versus a girls in swimsuit. Now note, it's not because of the fact that they were in swimsuits that made me so happy. It's the fact that seeing everyone just have fun with each other. After seeing them torture each other, fight each other and all that, finally seeing like a world where they finally can just have fun, just be goofy, just be slice of life as it was, it really did make me so happy. It was the best treat I was given for just sticking it out. And I think that's probably why I'm so happy that the Dean anime still existed. Despite a lot of people gripes with the Dean anime, I think they did a really good job at portraying these characters. I really wanted to record this mainly because I wanted to make sure that at least this video was made, because I know so many people had this experience, and as time goes on this experience will disappear, and as anime becomes more and more accessible to the West, which is a good thing, I don't want these experiences to go away, or that people experiences through anime to be bothersome. I want people to know that all their experiences, all the world and all the fragmented realities they went through, they all mattered. All the suffering and all the hassle that you had to search, all mattered. Just to give you a little bit more perspective, my favorite character in the whole series is Rika. She is my favorite character mainly because I can relate to her through this experience. And seeing all these fragmented worlds, I can understand the suffering when she goes back and Go and has to do it all over again. After getting accustomed to a life where she no longer has to, just going back also seemed like a hassle. But at the same time, she was very triumphant, and seeing her actually grow and want to just continue growing and Go really was nice. Anyway, this video is over. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.